In lesson 6, we are going to add our navigation to our pages. And our navigation is simply the hyperlinks that link from one page to the next. Now, it's very important in web design that we follow the principles of design. And one of those principles is repetition. So we want to repeat our navigation in the same place on each page so that our users can find it easily. So we're going to start by opening our index page in Text Edit. And let me move mine and zoom in on it a little bit. I'm also going to go ahead and open my index page in the browser so that I can quickly go to it and check my work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and copy this little string of text right here. I have the text that we want to click on, and I just have some decorative brackets to separate the text. Here, below the H1, I'm going to paste that, and that is going to be the start of my navigation. Remember that after an H1, there's automatically a blank line, so there will be some space here. I'm going to make some space here in my code just to make it easier for me to see. So the tag that we need to put in is this tag here. Remember, A stands for anchor, href is hypertext reference, and then it has to equal something. And we want it to equal the file name that we want to link to. Then in between is the text to click on, and then finally the A, the closing anchor tag. So what I'm going to do is the little bracket we don't want to be part of the link. So I'm going to go ahead right after that bracket. I'm going to start typing my tag. Ahref equals, and the name of our home page is, say, it's index.htm. Remember that your value goes inside quotes. And then I'm going to close it immediately after the word home. So the whole thing, there's a bracket here, then we have the tag, the text to click on, it closes, and then we have another bracket. Now, remember I said earlier that it's easier, especially as we are starting off, if we will put each new tag on a new line. And so that's what I'm doing here. Remember that if we don't put in paragraph tags, it doesn't recognize the extra space anyway. Okay, so this is just making it easy for us to edit. We do have to type the file name correctly, as well as the tags, otherwise it won't work. Now, I already see here at New York that I forgot to put the extension, and that's part of the file name, so that would not have worked if I had caught that. It also won't work if you leave off one of the quotes around the value, or if you leave off the greater than or less than symbol. And here I'm going to close it. Then I'm going to go ahead and put a paragraph tag right there, just because that's the end of our navigation. So I'm going to go ahead and hit save, and then I'm going to go to the index page and I'm going to hit refresh. And here I see that I have an error somewhere, so I'm going to come in here and look. Oh, there it is right there. I actually forgot to put the less than symbol there at the beginning, and that's because I had a bracket there. But I'm glad that I showed you an error, because now you can see how you come in and look for it. I see here that's not working, so I go immediately to that tag and look for my error. So now if I hit refresh, they all look like links. I can click on home, and it's already on home. I can click on New York City and it goes there. Click on San Francisco and it goes there. Paris works, and Rome works. Okay, so now that all of these work, the best thing to do would be to simply copy all of the navigation, including the paragraph tag, and then go to each of our pages and paste it directly below that first heading. And once you have it on your clipboard, you don't have to continuously copy. All you have to do is paste because it's already there. And one more. And then once you have them all saved, then it's time for you to check again. So I'll click on New York City. I see it there. I can click on San Francisco, Paris, Rome, back to home. Everything works and goes back to the page that it's intended to go to. So now you are done putting in the navigation for the top of each page. Now, we're going to do one more thing. I want you to notice that our pages of the cities are pretty long, and they're going to get longer because we're going to be adding some pictures here soon, some images. So whenever we have long pages, sometimes it's a good idea to put a navigation at the bottom of the page so that if people have read all the way to the bottom, they can then just click on a link as opposed to scrolling all the way to the top. So I still have my my navigation on my clipboard. It was copied. So I'm going to open the 4 city pages again, and I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom. And remember that we put in an HR tag. So I want you to go ahead and paste it after the HR, the horizontal rule, and before the closing body tag. And you're going to do that on each of the 4 city pages. And again, I just put a couple extra spaces just to space things out. It makes it easier to edit at a later time. It doesn't affect how the page is viewed. All right, so now if I go to New York City, oh, I'm on New York City. Let me hit refresh then. Scroll down to the bottom and you can see that it's there. I can go to San Francisco, it's there, Paris, yes, Rome. The only one that's not there, there's not one on index, and that's because that page just isn't very long, doesn't justify having one down there at the bottom. Okay, so now you've finished with lesson 6.